ladies and gentlemen of the 1/18 scale, 3.75 inch, 4-inch modern action figure community. I'm back again with another video, and in this video we're going to be discussing Darsalk, and he is an orc from the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Series 2. So first and foremost, you see him here in his packaging. It says here, half orc mage. Can anybody tell me what that means? I don't know. Anyway, we'll move on. So he looks cool from his box art. You see him here on card. Let's look at the back. You got a couple other figures from the line. We've seen a few of these before. Awesome. So now, if you would like, you can pause and read that. Again, there is his image. So what we're going to do is we're going to get him off of the card and we're going to look at him. So here he is off of the card. Let's get him out of there. So, first of all, he comes with this Vitruvian hack stand. He's got some spare hands in there. So there are the extra hands that he comes with. And this is his figure stand. We've seen those before. He's got quite a bit of stuff to go through, so let's look at this all. Try to get this thing off of the package. He's got this walking stick type of deal here. It's very nicely detailed. Get that to focus in. There we go. Nothing really special about that. It looks kind of like as if it's like some vines or something. Also, next he has this book of spells. Pretty cool. It's cast in all plastic, so it's not like you can turn the pages or anything. And then he has this little green fire here, and I believe it pegs onto this book like so. That's pretty cool. That's very creative right there. Hold on, I think I got the book backwards. So when he's doing his spells, this little fire comes up, and I guess it lets him know that he's performing his spells properly. Next, he has this dagger and sheath. Is that what we're calling it? Very nicely detailed again. Awesome. Pretty cool. He's got a ton of stuff, so bear with me as we look through some more of his things. Next, he has what looks like two little potion bottles. He doesn't have, I don't think he has anywhere he can really keep these things, but they're pretty cool. They went all out with trying to create this character. So here we have two more hands. These are like hands that are open wide, I guess, so when he's casting his spells, he can, you can pose him as he's casting his spells over his book. I just dropped one of the hands, but it's back. He's got this little cage deal here. I think within this cage he's captured a fairy. Either that or it's just some type of light, but I can't really see in it. My eyes are not that good to where I can actually see in there and see what that is. And I think it pegs on to this. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Like so. There you have that. Either way, there is something in there. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, I think it's a fairy. Yeah, he's captured a fairy in there. Anyway, moving right along. Next, he has this book. I think it's the same book, but if you wanted to display him with it closed as opposed to him open, or the book open and him casting a spell. So this is the book closed if you want to display him that way. Awesome. Details on this thing is really cool. Let's see if we get to focus in. I miss my natural light. I love doing things in natural light. Anyway, and then he has a hood. And this is all the accessories that he comes with. There are more attached to his body. Let's get a look at them. So here is Darsalk, the orc. He is off of the card. He is out of his packaging, and this is what you're getting. So, like I said, he had other accessories. Like, for instance, he's got this neck scarf here, and I guess it's part of the hood. Let's try that. Let's see what it looks like. And it actually mounts onto him pretty cool. No big deal. But like with all these other hoods, that looks a little better. You can display them like that. He also comes with this belt with some detailing on it. He's got a little hole back there so he can hold on to some of his stuff. He's got this thing here. I don't know what that is for. This might be for the dagger, but this is for something else. I don't know. I don't see anything that goes in there. But nice detail on the belt. And now let's get to the elephant in the room. Is he's wearing a cloth cloak, which is pretty nicely done. Looks good. He looks really cool. Now, Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S released other orcs. As you saw in my videos before, I did a video on the orcs before, and those are not necessarily interchangeable with him because he is a different color. The other orcs are much darker. So if you're thinking to get him and to mix and match with the other orcs, then you won't be able to because he's a lighter shade. Those other orcs are more of a forest green, and he's more of an olive green. So they look very different when standing next to each other. All right. Also, Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S does this thing with the legs where this is actually a slip-on part. And it looks a lot better with this on. He looks, a little bit sharper with the leg thing on. So anyway, those are his hands. He already has hands on, but he's got two other sets of hands. And that's pretty much what you're getting here. This is not a new figure by any means. I've been meaning to get to him, but I just haven't. I don't know why. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this video right here. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put them down below. I'll get to them at my earliest convenience. This has been the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S orc by the name of Darsalk. Until the next one, peace.